Hello, come along with me as I show you how I created this Doechii-inspired look. So this whole look was upcycled. So stay tuned as you watch how this idea came to life. So the first thing I did, I went to budget wear because I wanted some pinstripe pants. I really love working with pinstripe, and I found whatever I wanted. The thrifting gods were with me. I was super happy with what I found. So this was the idea.
So excited every time, I don't know why. So I have this idea. So I have this, it's black, and the stripes are golden. So the idea is to, so this is how it fits. So I love the bagginess, and the inspiration I'm going with is that of Doechii. There's this look that she had. She was wearing a pinstripe suit, so that's the inspiration I'm going with. So my idea is to cut this blazer at this point, and then I have another pinstripe blazer, this gray one. So the idea is to cut this, then take this gray part and put it at the center, take a corset here at the center. Yeah, I really love combining pinstripes. So with that, that's for like this part. And then I also found these navy blue pinstripe pants. So this is how the pants look like. So these pants are so big. Like, look at this, and the waist is like 27 inches. So I have to find a way of reducing this into my perfect size. So the idea is to reduce, to distribute like how big it is, like how many inches big it is. Then I distribute from the side, both sides, and then at the back, so that it looks proportional. Yeah. So after doing that, what I'm going to do next is to take, see, like this part of the pocket for this blazer. So I'm going to cut this out, then put it on the legs of the pants, like at the front. I hope my vision will come to life. So stay tuned and see the results. So the pants are like this is the size. The waist is 34 inches and mine is 27. So that's like 7 inches bigger. So it's going to be a really big challenge for me to conquer, but we'll see how it goes. I'm ready to take on this challenge. So that's like 7 inches bigger. So my idea is to distribute, like take around 2 inches from the back. That's going to be possible. Then 7 minus 2 is 5 inches. Then I'll try to take 2.5 from like both sides. So let's see how this goes.
So the first thing I did for the pants, it's just to reduce the waist because it was 7 inches bigger, as you saw before. So I seam ripped the waistband on the sides. So I started from the back, started from the back, removed around 2 inches. Then the rest I removed from the side. So the first step was to remove the waistband at the back, like the place where I wanted to reduce. After that, after removing the waistband and the belt loop, I returned the waistband and the belt loop after I was done. After doing the back, I was just measuring to see how many inches remained, and there were like around 5 inches. So I went ahead and removed or seam ripped the sides to remove the rest of the 5 inches. So 2.5 on each side. After stitching, I make sure to like reduce the allowance that I've stitched so that there is no too much bulk. So I did that on both sides. So the process involves removing the waistband and stitching, also removing the excess on the waistband and returning it to how it was originally stitched, so that it's not bulky at the sides. So it turned out good.
It's perfectly, so that's 7 inches that I removed from these pants. Remember, there was 7 inches bigger, and it fits so well. Yeah, so I did it. Yay.
After that, I went ahead to remove like the pockets, or like the section of the blazer that had the pockets, because I wanted to put it at the bottom of the pants. So there was just measuring and cutting from that gray blazer. After cutting, seam ripping, and then like reattaching the lining to that section of the blazer and top stitching the lining. Then I went ahead and seam ripped the sides, like at the bottom of the pants on both legs, so that I can stitch that blazer part on the pants. So I went ahead and ironed the seam to make them look flat and nice. So after seam ripping, I just went ahead and pinned. So I was pinning and checking and measuring to ensure that they are okay and laid out okay at the right point. After that, I went ahead and stitched, top stitched, then restitched the side seams, like the seams of the pants, of the pant legs, back to how they were. So I did this on both legs and they turned out amazing. So this part is where of the part of the blazer that had a corset thing. So it wasn't a belt, it was like a corset belt that I stitched onto the blazer. So it wasn't a part, it was part of the blazer. So here I was just stitching and then putting the boning to give it some shape. After that, I then went ahead and took the blazer that I had mentioned earlier, seam ripped because it was so big. So I had to seam rip the sleeves so that I can resize it into a perfect fit. So this process involves seam ripping the sleeve and the lining of the sleeve, removing the shoulder pads, some of the interfacing, because men's blazers have like a lot of things that like interfacing, chest piece, so sometimes it's heavy, so most of the times I just remove to reduce the bulk. After removing the sleeves, I went ahead and cut out the blazer like at the bottom, like close to the chest. Then I went ahead and put gathers so that it can be the same size as that corset piece that I had made. Since the blazer was a little bit big, I just put gathers and then I compared it to that corset part. So I was pulling until it was the size of the corset part. Then I went ahead and stitched it to that blazer part. So that's like the bottom, like at the waist side. After that, I took the upper half of the blazer to resize because it was so big. So I just cut out the sides and also the shoulders to reduce the shoulder. This process, normally it's never easy. Sometimes if I feel like giving up, sometimes I just feel like leaving the project, but I can't leave whatever I have started. I must finish it because the vision is very good. So I must see the product. So after that, after reducing the sides and the shoulders, I went ahead and returned the sleeves. So the sleeves, I never reduced the sleeves. I just put gathers at the top, like at the shoulder. Because reducing the sleeves is a lot of work. So I just found this easier method of just putting gathers at the top of the sleeve and just retaining it however it was, and it works out all the time. So after stitching the sleeves, I go ahead and like return the shoulder pads, but I also trim the shoulder pads. So I return the shoulder pads to retain the structure of the blazer. After that, I went ahead and like put the gathering stitches for that part of the blazer so that I can also attach it to the corset part also, which I had already attached to the other part of the blazer. I really love the experience of this because I was doing something new. Every time I do an upcycling project, it's always something new and better than before. So I'm always proud of myself, and I thank God for all these gifts that He gives me. And finally, guys, this was the result. You can hear from the applause of the crowd that the assignment was 100% understood and I was feeling myself on that runway. I really loved it, and I looked like Doechii. That was the assignment, and I fulfilled it to the core. Check it in, 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 check it in. I was feeling myself on that runway. The assignment was understood, and also that bag was made from another blazer. It was like an afterthought, an idea that came later, and I had like pieces of this brown blazer, and I was like, what can I make? What accessory can I make? And I thought, let me make a bag, and it looks so amazing. And I accessorized it with the glasses, and this tie was from a friend, and this whole look came together so well. Thank you.